now. We're going to go to one zone. I'm going to go to my red, which is my front anterior zone, upper core. I'm going to grip here. You'll notice I have finger sleeves on both hands, or finger cots, I should say. Those finger cots are covering my power spots for upper, middle, and lower on both hands. I'll show you why that's important in a little bit here. So, what I want to show you now is what each part of the right balance four-way express does. Each component, each of those four positions balances the core in a different region. So I'm going to grip here. I'm going to right on my upper core anterior zone grip size. It's recruiting the front of my core. I'm at 14 inches, which is consistent with, that's part of my 8-inch range. 8 again being one of the Fibonacci numbers. So I'm going to do the first part of the exercise. I'm going to go here, in through the nose, hold it, and relax. So I've only done standing tall, roll the shoulders forward. Okay, if I put this down, so that is an exercise that recruits the front of my core on the axial rotational plane, which is the horizontal plane. But look at my hips. See how open they are? But to test this particular exercise, when I add knee flex recruits is really the front of the axial plane. This is the back of the axial plane. So again, we're in the front zone, anterior zone. We're doing the axial plane in all three parts of that, but we've only done this exercise, rolling the shoulders forward, holding. Now, let's do the back of that plane. So gripping, now I'm going to pull this toward my chest. So that the front was this way, the back of the axial plane. Pull my shoulders back, pinch my shoulder blades. Notice I have no knee flex, stand tall. In through my nose. Exhale. And now when I drop this, you'll notice that I am absolutely square. Both at knee flex and standing tall. So I have it in only the anterior zone, front zone, anterior being front, interior medial being middle, posterior or back being back. I've only exercised now that front zone. So please know that. When I add knee flex now, my weight is over the balls of my feet. Goes right over the ball. So this exercise with that grip size moves heel to toe balance. It's so important with athletes. Understanding where they need to be for their what is their performance zone. Now, you can see here and here. If I take a step forward, notice the rotation. I'm only square. This is called the sagittal plane. I'm only square. I load into my back foot here, and you can see the rotation. I'm only going to be square because I've only done those two exercises. So now I'm going to go back. I'm still on red, 14 inches, and my upper core, we've always called it upper core grip size. Now I'm going to roll my shoulders forward, lean forward, in through the nose. Exhale. Stand tall. Okay, let's see what I've done. So that's the third of the four right balance positions. First two were standing tall with no knee flex. This is forward bend with knee flex. Take a step forward and my hips rotate. So this position, I can go forward with either foot and my hips will rotate. Take a stride. Okay, now Watch if I take a step back, I stay square. So this is the sagittal, front side, sagittal plane, okay? Front side, I'm only in the anterior zone. Front side of the sagittal plane. Take a step forward, I rotate. So holding and going forward recruits the front side sagittal plane within that particular zone. Now, one left. So again, haven't done anything. Everything is square, rotated, square, rotated, square. Okay, I'm still on red on red. I'm going to bring this stick again toward my chest and lean back in through the nose. Exhale and undo. Okay. Now, that is the back part. Like we look at the three divisions within the anterior core. That is the back part of the anterior core. Take a step forward, and I'm square. Take a step back, load into that trail foot, and I'm square. I can go to any stance with this back to the axial rotational plane, and I'm square. So I've only trained, though, the anterior zone out of the three. What's that mean? It means that as long as I have this handle size and whatever my performance zone is, say if you're a golfer and your upper core, you'll be fine to go play golf. And you can play with any grip size, by the way, after having done this. So now that I've done with the finger sleeves on, I've done my exercise in all three. I'm going to be square no matter where I go. Okay, any grip size, any handle size, I'm going to be square. So no longer is the posterior recruiting posterior. That's because I ended here on the anterior core. So that is how to do, that is, well, I should say, what each position of the right balance four-way express changes in the body. If you're doing these exercises, I would encourage you to do all three handle sizes. It takes every bit of 2 minutes to do all three handle sizes. When you have the 18 inches for lower, 16 for middle, and 14 for upper, you can only do this if the handle size fits that zone. So go to a right balance professional, see them, get your handle size fixed. Thank you for